Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Early tax refund anticipation loans. Who offers them? And should you get one? That's today's show on the College Investor Audio Show. Thanks so much for being here. If you're like me, tax season couldn't come soon enough. You're either gearing up for a refund or you're organized and ready to put tax season behind you. If getting a refund is the reason you're ready for tax season, then you've probably heard of early tax refund anticipation loans. If you've been debating whether or not to use an anticipation loan, here's what you need to know. Note, our main thought on these loans and products is no. But we're also not your mother. So at least get educated on what you need to know before you take them on. But before you listen here, make sure you check out our tax refund calendar so you know when you could potentially expect your refund. It might make more sense to wait than to get a loan. Now, on to the tax refund anticipation loan stuff. Well, first of all, what is an early tax refund anticipation loan? These loans are basically loans that you get from a tax preparation service instead of waiting for your refund to come. These loans can be given as early as the day your tax return is accepted by the IRS, which is about 3 weeks sooner than waiting for the IRS refund. They normally have tax preparation fees deducted from them and may come with other fees for taking out the loan. These loans are popular since they can help taxpayers receive their refunds early. Anticipation loans are generally given out by a special debit card, check, or maybe even a direct deposit. Note, be very careful when getting a debit card or a gift card. If you enter the wrong information or email, your refund can be lost, and it can be nearly impossible to get your money back. Ugh! When your actual tax refund is available, the check will be sent to the tax preparer who gave you the loan, automatically paying your anticipation loan back. Warning about refund anticipation loans. I do not recommend using your tax refund for a cash advance or to fund any type of refund anticipation loan. As you will hear, they are expensive compared to other options available. Furthermore, some unscrupulous tax preparers may charge higher fees than they are allowed to, or even hidden fees or interest. You need to do your due diligence. If you're in a pinch and think this is the only way, be smart about your choices. Many people looking for a loan might be better served by one of the options on our best personal loans list, and you can find that list at thecollegeinvestor.com. Okay, back to it. Here we go. Can you get a refund anticipation loan with bad credit? That's a great question, and the answer is maybe. It depends. There are some companies who claim to give anticipation loans without a credit check. Jackson Hewitt is one example. Others will require credit checks, and some may even charge higher fees if you have bad credit. H&R Block's tax refund advance does not require a credit check. And you can get up to $3,500 with 0% interest. We have a coupon you can download at thecollegeinvestor.com. If you're planning on getting an anticipation loan, your best bet is to simply call and ask the tax prep service provider you plan on going to about the details beforehand. You can also opt to try for a personal loan. You can look at Credible at thecollegeinvestor.com. Okay, so who offers these anticipation loans anyway? Thanks to refund anticipation loan regulations over the past few years, many of the companies who formerly offered refund anticipation loans don't do it anymore. This is good for consumers, as the expensive loans they preyed on low-income families are now obsolete. Phew! However, there are some companies that do still offer these loans, although they look a little bit differently than the expensive ones of the past. There are the most popular ones we've mentioned before, H&R Block Tax Refund Advance. It's the traditional tax refund advance from H&R Block. It's available up to $3,500, and starting January 4th in stores, you can do this. New clients can get $25 off your in-office tax prep if you show the coupon that you can download from thecollegeinvestor.com. And here's what else you need to know about tax refund advance. 0% interest, there are no fees, And there are 5 loan amounts: $250, $500, $750, $1,250, and $3,500. Same-day approvals. Advance is issued on an Emerald card. Fancy pants. Some terms and conditions you can read on the website if you want to. It's important to note that H&R Block Emerald Advance is a little bit riskier than a traditional anticipation loan, as it's actually a line of credit with interest and not a one-time loan secured by your tax refund. Here's what else you need to know about the Emerald Advance. There's a $45 annual fee for opening the account, 36% APR. This is high. Very high. Minimum monthly payment of $25 or 4% of your balance, whichever is greater, $750 late payment fee, and $20 returned payment fee. Okay, moving on to Liberty Tax. They offer easy advance loans in the amount of $500 to $1,300 for taxpayers who qualify, of course. These loans are secured by your tax refund, and they are available in the form of a check printed in the office, a prepaid MasterCard, or even direct deposit. Now, here's an update. These loans are actually no longer available, but we will update you when and if they may be available this year. Alternatives to refund anticipation loans. Have you ever thought about simply getting a personal loan instead of doing these? I know it might sound a bit weird, but you might even get more money at better interest and an all-around better deal. A personal loan can be a great way to pay off high-interest credit card debt, consolidate multiple loans, get your car or house fixed, and a whole lot more. The helpful feature about these loans is that you have a set payback period versus having to do your own taxes and then waiting for the return. We recommend shopping for a personal loan on Credible. Credible is a comparison site where you can see what different options you might qualify for online in just 2 minutes. You can borrow anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000 with APRs as low as 4.99%. That's a great deal, especially when you look at something like Emerald Advance. Ugh. So what can you do to speed up your tax refund? Well, if you insist on getting a tax refund anticipation loan, please perform your due diligence. Go for the fee-free loans of up to $1,300, and then by all means, stay away from the lines of credit and all other loans that charge fees and hefty interest. If for some reason you can't get a free anticipation loan, you're better off just waiting for your tax refund to come in. If you want to speed up that tax refund, here's what you should do. File early. You can file your taxes as early as January 1st. No kidding. Although we estimate that the IRS won't start accepting returns until the 25th, you can use a tax prep service or file online through a lot of different places. Don't forget about the delay for EITC and ACTC. If you are filing with the Earned Income Tax Credit or Additional Child Tax Credit, your return will automatically be held until February 15th to be processed. So you likely won't even get your return until late February or early March. Have all of your information together. Before you file, make sure you have everything that you need. Impatience could cause an error on your part and delay your tax refund. File electronically. Filing electronically is so much quicker than filing a paper return and should result in a faster refund. Remember, if you file by mail, you have to mail in your return, takes about a week, and the IRS has to manually put it into the system. Add about 3 to 4 more weeks. Filing by mail typically adds 12 weeks to your original 21 days if you e-file. Use direct deposit. Oh my goodness, using direct deposit is absolutely the quickest way to receive your tax refund. If you opt for a check, you're only adding time to get your refund. The IRS has to send your information to the check printers, and then they mail it to you. That process adds at least a week to your return. Come on, people! Tax refunds are typically received within 21 days of your tax return being accepted, which means you could receive your refund via direct deposit as early as February 20th. How about that? Although, due to some new tax law, you might not see your refund until a few weeks after that date. If at all possible, wait for your tax refund to come in from the IRS. if you absolutely need to get to your refund early. Opt for a fee-free loan and stay away, please, from the lines of credit. And that is our show for today. Thanks so much for being a part of this, and we really hope that was helpful. If you want to find out, we have tons of links, by the way, for this article at thecollegeinvestor.com, and just type in early tax refund, or you can just type in anticipation loans. It'll be there, and you'll find all of these links to help you out as we enter into tax season. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll talk to you again real soon.